In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to use the Cricut Joy to make a vinyl decal for a cell phone case. In this project, I'm using smart materials, which are brand new to the Cricut Joy and allow you to cut on the Joy without a mat. So I'll be using a few different colored smart materials and transfer tape to make this vinyl decal on this phone case. I'm excited to show you how to do it. It's super simple and it's so fun being able to customize projects like these. So let's get started. For this project, you're going to need a few different materials. I will be working with the Cricut Joy today. You'll also need a cell phone case, and then you're going to need quite a few different colors of vinyl. You can pick and choose any colors that you want to use, but I have got 5 different colors today. 4 out of the 5 that I'm using today are going to be this smart vinyl. So we can cut this vinyl without using a mat, but I also just have a regular piece of brown adhesive vinyl. We'll need to put this on a standard grip mat in order to cut this. You'll also need a transfer tape. I've got the Cricut Joy transfer tape here, but you can use any kind of transfer tape. And then lastly, I've got 2 different tools that I'm using. I've got the weeder tool and a scraper tool. That's all you need to do this project, so let's get started. So let's get started in Design Space. I will include the link below to this project if you would like to make it too. I just found this unicorn image in Design Space, just searching for unicorns. So everything is already pre-cut, determined. I didn't have to do anything to the project. It was just ready to make, which is really nice. The only thing I did was set the dimensions. I knew I wanted it to be about 2.5 inches tall. So up here where it says size, I left it locked, typed in 2.5, and then it will automatically adjust the height dimension for you as well. The other thing to check here is to make sure that you have your Joy machine selected in the top right hand corner, and then we'll click Make It. Now Design Space is asking how we're going to be loading all the materials for this project. So since I have materials that need a mat and also materials that don't need a mat, I'm going to click multiple ways, and we'll just have to manually select which materials for which mat. So over here on the left, as you can see, I have these little eyelashes. I do not need a mat for this, so I'll leave it at without mat, and I'm going to leave the material size at 4 inches. And then this next one is also without a mat. The only one that I need to change to not be without a mat is this one. So from here, I'll just click on mat and make sure you have the right mat selected and you're good to go. So from here, we'll hit continue. And now it's going to connect to the Joy machine over Bluetooth. I'm using a Mac today that has Bluetooth, but you can use your phone, tablet, or any other computer that has Bluetooth on it. So we're going to start by cutting the black vinyl, which is smart vinyl. And I'm using removable vinyl, so I'll click removable here, and then we'll get this loaded into the machine. All right, so the first material we're going to be cutting is the smart vinyl in black. Just follow the prompts on Design Space to know which color to cut when. I'm just going to remove the vinyl from the box. I'm actually going to leave the vinyl just as it is. I'm not going to cut it to size. Since it can cut without a mat, I'm just going to let the Cricut cut exactly what it needs to, and then I can cut it afterwards. So we'll get the Joy opened up. The Cricut Joy has the ability to cut this smart vinyl without a mat. So we'll just load it into the machine, and it has sensors that will automatically detect it and straighten it out for us. So we'll just carefully load this in. And then as you saw there, it automatically detected how much material we needed and ensured that we had the correct length. So now we can go back to our computer and hit go. Alright, so the Joy's finished cutting the first layer, and I just wanted to show you what this looks like. It just made the tiniest little cut. So I'm going to take this paper trimmer and just trim it to size. And there we go. And then from here, you can roll your vinyl back up, and then we'll tuck it right back inside the box. And now we'll follow the same steps for the rest of the smart materials. The last material we're going to cut is the brown vinyl. Since this is not a smart material, I'm going to place it onto a standard grip mat. We'll just remove this clear transparent sheet, hold on to that, and then we'll get this lined up on the mat. Push down with your fingers. You can also use a scraper tool to help burnish it on. So we'll get this loaded into the machine, and it will automatically detect the mat just like the smart materials. Then we'll hit go on Design Space and we'll get cutting. Also, don't forget to change your cutting setting in Design Space. Alright, now that we have everything cut using the Joy, the next step is going to be to weed. If you have never done this before, weeding just means to remove any excess vinyl from around your design and also inside of the design. Weeding is super simple. I like to start in one of the top corners and work my way down on a 45-degree angle, slowly rocking back and forth. And I'm using a weeder tool, which I highly recommend. It will make weeding a lot easier for you. Alright, so the first one is done. As you can see, I've removed the vinyl from around the flowers and also inside of the flowers. So now we will get going on the rest. We've got all of our vinyl pieces weeded. I went ahead and cut down a piece of transfer tape to size just to fit the largest piece of vinyl that I had. And now we will get transferring all of the vinyl onto the case. This is going to be probably the trickiest part, only that there are many different layers of vinyl, different colors, but I have Design Space pulled up on my computer screen and I'll put it right here for you guys. I'm just looking at my computer screen and going one piece at a time. So we're gonna start with the horn and the outline of the ears. I'm gonna remove the transfer tape from the paper backing and hold on to this paper because we'll reuse the transfer tape when we're finished and put this back on here. So I'm going to apply the transfer tape on top of the vinyl. I like to start just in one corner and slowly work my way down as I'm pushing with my fingers. You want to make sure that your transfer tape is getting applied evenly on top of the vinyl. Then we'll take this scraper tool and we'll push down. This is called burnishing. And then we'll flip it over and do the same on the back as well. Now we're going to remove the paper backing from the vinyl. So your vinyl should be sticking onto the transfer tape now. So I start in one corner and just slowly work my way down. Perfect. So now grab your phone case and get this lined up where you want it. Then I'm going to push down with my fingers and grab my scraper tool and push down as well. Then the same thing, we'll start in a corner and we'll remove the transfer tape. I like to pull down at a 45-degree angle and kind of rock back and forth just like this. Perfect. So we've got the first layer down. Next we're going to do the insides of the ears, so this pink layer. And as you can see, it's just going to be tucked right inside. So I'm just going to cut this down. And same thing here, we will apply the transfer tape and then remove the paper backing. And now we'll place that inside of these ears. Push down. Next up is this purple. And we'll apply this one just like this. So just carefully get everything lined up. All right, we're almost done. We'll do the green next. And then the last thing to do are going to be to apply the eyes. And then that's it. We are all finished applying our decal onto our phone case. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed learning how to apply a vinyl decal onto a phone case. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments below. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for more Cricut videos. Thanks for watching.